Hello, my island sisters. How are you? I am your island sister, and this is Octavia. She is the best. She's like, she makes the videos. I don't even make the videos. She's just like, action, now, cut. She's my little director. I love her. So this video is, I crack myself up. This is all about Hidradenitis Suppurativa. So, hidradenitis and PCOS come hand in hand for some sisters. Hidradenitis is basically you have recurring bacterial infections that happen in your areas that you sweat the most. So that could be your underarms, your groin area, your buttocks area. You have the tendency to get a lot of I like to call boils, very hard and painful bumps that are usually caused by, for what I've experienced, I have hidradenitis suppurativa. It's when you have a lot of sugar. So I think it's also triggered by insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is a type of PCOS where your body, when you have a lot of sugar, your body produces a lot of insulin, but then your body doesn't respond to the insulin like it's supposed to, doesn't use it appropriately, and this actually can cause what a lot of sisters to get type 2 diabetes because you're not using the insulin. Your body is becoming resistant to insulin. So the best ways to get rid of your hidradenitis or manage hidradenitis is the same way as you manage PCOS. Exercising, having a low carb, low sugar diet, being gluten and dairy free, especially dairy and sugar are like the biggest triggers of my hidradenitis. I had hidradenitis. This is what kind of makes me feel like I had a PCOS for a very long time because I had hidradenitis around 11 when I first started my period. I started having these really big and painful boils under my arms and in my other areas as well, and I just didn't understand why they were happening, so I just kind of cried about it and didn't understand. But now as an adult with hidradenitis, I know when a flare-up is coming, and I know what I can do to avoid them. It's really just a bacterial infection. So what I would do, when I have a flare-up, I just kind of either rub the area with rubbing alcohol. I also do hydrogen peroxide. And actually yesterday when I was having a bit of a flare-up because I had a brownie, I used apple cider vinegar to rub on it. Just anything antibacterial will help out. Hot compresses are really good because what heat will do is bring the boil to a head, and it'll make it either get smaller or it'll make it burst. I've also used salt. Salt water is actually good for draining the boil as well. I use salt water. I've used ginger sometimes. Depending on, I kind of go to different techniques depending how big or swollen or painful the boil can be. But now that I'm diagnosed with PCOS, I know that PCOS. So a lot of people with PCOS also suffer from hidradenitis suppurativa. So if you are suffering from hidradenitis suppurativa, my tips would be to cut out sugar, cut out dairy, wear loose fitting clothing, shower every day, keep areas such as your groin, your arms clean and refreshed. Be aware of the products you use. If you're using really harsh deodorants, stop. If you're using really harsh feminine products, stop. Just listen to your body and be aware, and also be aware of once you feel, because sometimes hidradenitis comes in stages like you might feel a bump kind of forming, and there are many ways to kind of combat the bump from becoming a large and painful cyst. Sometimes if you eat too much sugar, it might just appear and just be really painful, and in those situations I just suggest you take some salt water, a hot compress, put it on the area, and just try to relax, because also stress makes everything worse. PCOS, hidradenitis. So if you guys have any questions about hidradenitis suppurativa, I will be linking it into the description, and also linking an article explaining why people with PCOS are prone to hidradenitis suppurativa. And I love you guys to life. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Octavia is waiting for you to click all those buttons, because she is directing. She's like, cut! But yes, like I said, look into it. Don't feel like you're alone with hidradenitis suppurativa. It can be kind of embarrassing, and it can also be painful. But hey, all things have a solution, all things have a process, and all things are manageable. So you guys can definitely do it, and I have it pretty much under control because I've followed the tips that I just gave you. Have a good day. Love you guys. Still alive. Bye.